It's about medial nerve. Know that medial nerve is an important nerve of the anterior compartment of the upper limb. So let's discuss about the formation of medial nerve. Suppose this is the lateral cord of the brachial plexus. This is the medial cord of brachial plexus. So this is the lateral cord and this is the medial cord. We know that the root value of lateral cord is C5, C6, C7 because it is formed from the anterior division of the upper trunk and the middle trunk. So the root value of the medial cord, which is a continuation of the anterior division of the lower trunk, is C8 and T1. Both of this give rise to branches. So the lateral cord give rise to a lateral process. This is called the lateral branch of medial nerve, and this give rise to medial cord give rise to the medial branch of medial nerve. Both of this combine together to form the nerve called the medial nerve. So the medial nerve is formed from the two branches of the lateral cord and the medial cord. The branches from the lateral cord and the medial cord combine together to form the medial nerve. So it is formed by the combination of lateral process and a medial process from the lateral cord and medial cord respectively. So the root value must be C5, C6, C7, C8 and T1. So medial nerve is formed from the lateral process from the lateral cord and the medial process from the medial cord of brachial plexus. Now we will discuss about the causes of medial nerve. The medial nerve passes through the arm and there is no nerve supply in the arm, but near the elbow it supplies muscle, a deep muscle, which is known as pronator teres. And it comes into the forearm as the anterior interosseous nerve. It supplies two main muscles, that is flexor, digitorum, profundus, lateral half, so this is a deep bulky muscle And the medial half of flexor digitorum profundus is supplied by the ulnar nerve, whereas the lateral half of flexor digitorum profundus is supplied by the deep branch of medial nerve called the anterior interosseous nerve. So this is being supplied by anterior interosseous nerve, branch of medial nerve. And there is another deep muscle which is supplying the thumb, and this deep muscle is the flexor pollicis longus. This is also a deep muscle, so it must be supplied by the anterior interosseous nerve, which is a branch of medial nerve. So these two muscles are supplied by the deep branch of medial nerve, which is the anterior interosseous nerve. Now, the main nerve, that is the medial nerve, it supplies rest of the flexor muscles, which are the flexor muscles supplied by the main branch of medial nerve. Main branch of medial nerve supplies other flexor muscles, right? That is all the flexor muscles except the flexor carpi ulnaris. And flexor digitorum profundus, medial half, are supplied by the medial nerve. So these two muscles, these two flexor muscles are supplied by ulnar nerve. So all other flexor muscles except the flexor carpi ulnaris and medial half of flexor digitorum profundus is supplied by the medial nerve. What are the other flexor muscles supplied? These include flexor carpi radialis, and palmaris longa, which is a superficial muscle, flexor digitorum superficialis, and another deep muscle which is supplied is in the distal part. Is the pronator quadratus. So muscles supplied in forearm by medial nerve are first is pronator teres, next one is flexor carpi radialis, next one is flexor digitorum superficialis. Next one is flexor digitorum profundus lateral half. Medial half of this muscle is supplied by the ulnar nerve. Palmaris longus. Another deep muscle is flexor pollicis longus. Another deep muscle is pronator rotatus. How can you remember this? The only muscles which are not supplied by the medial nerve in the forearm are flexor carpi ulnaris and medial half of flexor digitorum profundus. All other flexor muscles in the forearm are supplied by the medial nerve. And flexor digitorum profundus, flexor pollicis longus are being supplied by the anterior introitious nerve. And the nerve passes through the carpal tunnel and reaches the palm here. After reaching the palm, it supplies muscles of the thenar eminence. Which are the muscles here? It includes muscle which is known as abductor, pollicis, brevis. And the muscle which is flexing the thumb, that is the flexor pollicis brevis. Another muscle is the opponent's pollicis. And it also supplies to intrinsic muscles, that is first and second lumbricals. So these are the muscles of the thenar eminence which are supplied by the medial nerve. Medial nerve also supplies the first and second lumbricals. It should be remembered that medial nerve does not supply introitiae. All the introitiae, whether it is palmar introitiae or dorsal introitiae, they are supplied by the ulnar nerve alone. Medial nerve does not supply the introitiae, and medial nerve does not supply the third and fourth lumbricals also. The third and fourth lumbricals are supplied by the ulnar nerve, and medial nerve does not supply adductor pollicis. Adductor pollicis is a muscle which is supplied by the deep branch of ulnar nerve. Now let's discuss about the sensory supply of the medial nerve. This is a lateral aspect, this is the medial aspect. Also thumb. So medial nerve, it supplies, so this is the palmar aspect, palmar aspect of the hand. So this is the palmar aspect. So in the palmar aspect, the medial nerve supplies the lateral two-third of the palm, the skin of lateral two-third of the palm. This is a sensory supply of medial nerve. So skin of the lateral two-third of the palm is supplied by the medial nerve. And the lateral 3.5 fingers lateral 3.5 fingers to the distal phalanx. So the skin of the thenar eminence, including the lateral two-third of the palm, plus the lateral 3.5 fingers up to the distal phalanx, is supplied by the sensory branch of medial nerve. Now we will look at the dorsal aspect of the hand. This is a thumb. This lateral aspect, medial aspect. So this much part is supplied by the sensory branch of the medial nerve. This. That is dorsal aspect of distal phalanx of lateral 3.5 fingers. This is being supplied by the medial nerve. And thank you. uh, to subscribe to see more videos, please subscribe our channel. Thank you.